everybody, welcome back. I know it's been a little while, but wanted a little bit more done for you before I made a video. So anyway, let's go take a look at what we've been doing. So as you guys know, I've been working over here on the passenger side, redoing the hinge. Also got in the Lexan quarter windows, and now I've kind of trimmed them out a little bit better. I've used a mechanical attachment, so we've actually, if I can find it, there it is. So we can screw these in, and then we'll have this rubber that will cover it up so that we can pull this out if we ever need to, so that it's not completely glued in. I got some new weather stripping, kind of seal the window here so it sits underneath when the window's open or closed. I got it nicely fitting here along the roof line, A-pillar. I'm going to put a plastic cap on here that'll close this gap a little bit, and then there'll be a little bit of rubber here to seal that off. Then I also did some foam here foam rubber where I went ahead and glued that to the panel, and then tried to carry that line all the way back. So yeah, I think it's getting there. There's a few things that I don't like. I have this spacer here, so I'm going to try to figure out what I can do in general in this area to just clean it up, make it look a little bit nicer. Then over here on the driver's side, we've gone ahead and put in this guy here, which is our engine vent or scoop. So air will go in here and go back into the engine bay. I used to have the OEM ones, but I could just never get them to fit right. And I figured, you know what, it was just better to print one out. It's the right shape, so it fits in there nicely. So I went ahead and did that. Again, got some of these lines a little straightened up, so when we go to do body work, that shouldn't be an issue. The next thing is that we went ahead and did this door. So replace that hinge, put everything at a 30-degree angle, and now it closes nicely. So I do have to, on both sides, I do have some sheet metal in here that needs to be reinforced so that the striker doesn't move at all. So I did notice that there was a little bit of flex in the striker, so I'm going to get that fixed. Next, we'll get the glass in. We'll get this area here with the A-pillar seal. We'll do the window, cut that out, make it the same size as the other one, get that all fitted in, get in all of the weather stripping, and then we'll continue on. I think maybe next on my list is to start working on some of the interior pieces, get those body worked, and then eventually coated in leather. So we're making forward progress. So that's it for this pretty quick update. I know it's not a lot of content, but there was a lot of work that went into there. And basically it was just repeating the work that you saw on the passenger side going over to the driver's side. So kind of rinse and repeat. Obviously it went smoother on the driver's side after I knew all of the issues that I ran into on the passenger side. So yeah, just trying to keep knocking out some of these big things that have, either been bugging me or need to be done on the build before we can get it down to the state trooper's office and get it roadworthy. So still got a ways to go. I got some sort of leak in the pneumatic system for the air, so I've got to scope that out. Maybe a piece of some hot weld or something got on the tube and it's got a little leak. I can't hear anything hissing, but I'll just have to use some soapy water and run along the lines and see where I have a problem. Outside of that, everything else is still working. I've driven the car a couple of times. I do still have some rubbing up front in the wheel arches. So I have to nail that down so when the car is actually sitting at its ride height, if I go lock to lock, I run into some issues there. So I'll have to sort that out and then fix that as well. So anyway, it's part of the process, part of the fun, part of the irritation at the same time. So anyway, stick with it on your build, and we'll see you next time.